Media albums are a great way for you to share photos with parents and students. They can either be set to where just the teacher can add photos, or they can be collaborative. So perhaps you went on a field trip and you want to be able to share those images that you took, the pictures that you took on the field trip, share them with your students and with the parents. Maybe you're doing a project in your room and you want to be able to let parents get a glimpse of what's going on in the room. Or perhaps you want to do something more collaborative. Maybe you're studying a particular event in history and you want the students to find and to share photos so that everyone in the class can see them. So adding a media album is what they're called. So I'm going to click on my horizontal line so that my new folder will appear right here, my new media album. And so I'm going to say I want to add a media album. Now I don't have a great topic for pictures right now, so I'm just going to put in pictures of our school district buildings that we have available. So you can add in a description if you wanted to, but you do have to have a title. If you've got sections linked together, you can customize that. I can also individually assign this, so maybe they're working in small groups and you want them to find pictures together that just the small group shares them amongst themselves. The next option here, by default, comments will be enabled, meaning students can comment on the photos that are put in there. This one is turned on by default as well, and this means that both students and instructors can add media. If you don't want students adding images in there, you just simply click on that, it's going to turn gray, and now only instructors are able to add media. And of course, we know that we can copy to other courses if we need to. I'm going to go ahead and turn this on because I want my students to be able to add pictures as well. So I'm going to go ahead and hit create, and it's going to ask me to search for and to find my files. So when I hit attach files, I'm just going to go through here and find, this is in our teacher shared resources, we've got some district photos of the different buildings. So let's just try to make sure we get one from each. I think that should be everyone's. When we hit open, they're going to go ahead and upload. So I'm going to pause this while they upload. Doesn't take very long though, as you can see. So it's showing now that all of my photos are complete. They've all uploaded. So I'm just going to go ahead and hit add media. There's all my pictures that I have included. All right, now these are all drag and drop, so I could reorganize them in any order that I want to. Okay, a couple other things that we need to know. If you needed to add more pictures, there's always this add media button there, and then that process looks familiar to you, I'm sure. If I needed to edit the information about the album itself, so the title of it or the description, or maybe I want to turn off commenting at a certain point or turn off the ability for students to add, then I would come to the settings gear and I would go edit info. But also you can edit the media itself, and this is kind of neat. You can put in a caption for each one, or you can choose that you want to delete multiple, and again, just depending on how big the file is or how many you have in there. It might be nice to just go into this kind of bulk edit mode, and of course the save changes at the bottom. I'm just going to hit back to album though. Okay, so that was found in the settings gear in edit media. I can unpublish at any time, meaning just make it not visible for them. Of course, copy to a different course, things of that sort. Delete the album entirely. So this is just an example of how you can share images with your students and with your parents. And if you click on a photo individually, it will make it larger. Okay, and that's where students could comment or parents could comment. Okay, if you're the owner of it, you do have the option of deleting it there as well. All right, so that is how we can add an album into our course, and this is the icon of what it looks like for albums.